you're the one who holds the key.
Kingdom Hearts has become a staple in the world of video games since it was first released in 2002. It's been only 10 years since its release, and already this game has been able to reach a wide audience of young and old. Gamers were able to take in a broad spectrum of the Square and Disney franchises, including classic characters, nostalgic music themes, and a whole new story full of newcomers to the RPG scene. Right now, let's talk about another aspect of Kingdom Hearts, the moves. Kingdom Hearts is full of diverse offensive and defensive moves and techniques full of that Square influence that can help you get the upper hand of the most treacherous of boss battles. Whether you're level grinding or item farming, Kingdom Hearts has the moves to help you kick those enemies to the curb. Here's my own personal top 10 list of Kingdom Hearts techniques. Let's start off this list with a classic technique that's familiar to the gaming world.
Combo!
Yes, it seems that combos have been around since the dawn of time, and they have found their way into Kingdom Hearts. At first, you start out with the basic 3-gen, no big deal, but every so often, leveling up will add a combo boost option to your moveset, making your overall combo rise by however many you want to add on. Just like basic logic, the more times you hit someone, the more you can hurt them. Sure, a standard 3-hitter can get you places, but when you add multiple combo boosts, you can really chip away at those lengthy health bars. Just lock on, get within range, and keep mashing that X button until Heartless explode in your mouth. Ars Arcanum is a wonderful and deadly attack available at your disposal. Just pick it from the bottom and watch Sora fly away with a massive 7-hit combo. But wait! The attack isn't over yet. Successfully bash your opponents 5 more times, and the finale of this move becomes available, and you can unleash a devastating power attack that deals massive damage to the opposition. But if you screw up even once, you'll miss your chance for the finish, and all that MP was wasted for nothing. Only a true Keyblade Master can use this technique to its fullest potential. What is the best thing you can do to defend yourself in a dicey situation? Why, by guarding, of course. By adding this defensive technique to your moveset, you can avoid any and all damage just by pressing the square button. Basic baddies, pesky clouds, and even titanic icicles are no match for the guarding capabilities that lie within the Keyblade. No longer will you have to take massive damage due to multiple attacks from the Heartless. But guarding takes a keen eye and sharp senses. Just because you mash that square button doesn't guarantee you'll block the shot. This isn't attack mode, this is defense mode.
Video game pro tip!
Strategically push square to catch the enemies by surprise and leave your adversaries open for attack while they're taken aback by your blocking prowess. The dodge roll is a useful technique that when put to good use can get you out of trouble. This move lets you dodge a multitude of attacks from multiple opposing forces. Dodge sword swipes, fireballs, and even ninja shuriken. Roll past your enemies with the greatest of ease and follow up with a surprise attack. Roll around the battlefield in any direction that you want. Your enemies won't know what to do. It doesn't matter if you use this move to gain the upper hand or to impress your friends. The dodge roll is a technique you want in your move list. If you're looking to destroy your enemies in such a way that their ultimate destruction is remembered as a brutal beatdown with a rock and roll laser light show finish, then Ragnarok is the move for you. Ragnarok can only be used against airborne enemies, but it is the most magnificent way to destroy those flyers. Selecting this command from the menu and executing it against your selected airborne enemy, Sora leaps skyward with a massive flurry of combos, takes aim with his Keyblade, charges his lasers, and shoots them at his chosen target with a blinding array of lights and sounds. If the target thinks they were fast enough to move out of the way, they've got another thing coming. because these lasers home in on the targets. Lasers. How could you ever go wrong? Ow! Punk! Have you ever wanted to fly? Have you ever looked up to the blue sky, envious of the birds gracefully flying through the air? Kingdom Hearts solves this little problem by giving you the ability to glide graciously through the air as if you were as light as the feathers that line the wings of the birds in the sky. Sure, glide is neither a defensive or offensive technique, but it's one of those techniques that allow you to escape into an amazing world of fantasy and wonderment. Just leap through the air, hold circle, and just let the wind take you where it may. You and your friends can glide over Traverse Town's first district and amaze the patrons as you soar by with the wind beneath your wings. If you find yourself surrounded by multiple enemies and you're looking for a way out, why not try Sonic Blade? No, not that Sonic Blade. This Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade doesn't just get you out of a sticky situation. Sonic Blade gives you the ability to gain the upper hand of a deadly situation, to turn the tides of what was once a tight spot, to make 10 against 1 into 10 against none. This ability enables you to zip, zap, and zoom across the battlefield, taking out any heartless that's foolish enough to get in your way. Do you have a friend? Do you got a couple of buddies that stick with you through thick and thin? Sora has two of the best friends anyone could ever hope for. Sora, Donald, and Goofy are always doing things together. They travel through time and space, help out random people and animals, and if they put their minds to it, they can take out a slew of enemies with the power of friendship and brotherhood in the blink of an eye. Trinity Limit is pretty much the ultimate move in Sora's move list. With the help of Donald and Goofy and the entirety of the team's MP bar, Sora busts a move on the battlefield that creates an amazing array of lights and sound on the ground. Upon planting his Keyblade into the center of this crest, all enemies within range are disintegrated before your eyes, never to harm a living soul ever again. When good friends put their collected effort together, good things tend to happen. Money gets raised for a good cause, shelters get volunteered at, and sometimes wonderful gaming-based websites are made filled with a community of like-minded individuals that have a passion for the gaming lifestyle. But when Sora, Donald, and Goofy get together, evil is exterminated with extreme prejudice. Sometimes you find yourself in a pinch. The save point is out of reach, you're out of potions, and you have very little HP. Then, all of a sudden, side swipe! Always with the side swipe.
I give up.
Lucky for Sora, he's got an ace up his sleeve if he remembers to put it there. Second Chance is an amazingly helpful ability that when put to good use, can help you live to fight another day. And when I say put to good use, I mean forget to heal yourself before the health drop low. Second Chance gives you the ability to keep just one hit point regardless of how hard the enemy decides to hit you. If you have 5 HP and the enemy hits you with 6, then the odds are still in your favor. Second Chance kicks in and gives you the opportunity to run and hide while you compose yourself with whatever healing items or spells you wish to use, so long as you use them in a timely manner. Second Chance really shines when you're up against the meaner bosses that tend to be heavy hitters. And speaking of heavy hitters,
Sephiroth, one of the most sinister villains to ever live and breathe. He is responsible for the attempted destruction of the planet, murdered everyone's favorite flower girl, and now he has his sights set on you. Bear witness to his presence as he stands before you. Cower in fear as your doom paces closer. Even his name holds a power all on its own! His body's in peak condition, his skills are unmatched, and there is absolutely nothing you can do.
yes, Strike Raid. If you're over here and he's over there, Sora has a Keyblade prowess to just repeatedly hurl his Keyblade through the air in order to strike any enemy from any distance. You think over there is safe? Well, it's not. Are you feeling lucky that you can fly up in the air? Your flight just got canceled. You think I'm gonna go easy on you because you're cute? Well, you just spilled the salt while rolling a snake eyes on the 13th floor inside the Bermuda Triangle. This is one of those abilities that require precise timing in order to use it effectively. If you are able to properly execute 4 consecutive strikes, then the final command in that combo, Judgment, will become available, and you can thrust your Keyblade through the air once more with a strike more powerful than the previous 4. Ground enemies, flying enemies, and big rocky titans have their fair share of moves, but they are all powerless when a mystical weapon of unimaginable power comes flying towards their faces. Kingdom Hearts. Nostalgic characters from our childhood, a beautiful soundtrack that magically blends the Square and Disney styles, and a diverse moveset that can complement any gamer's fighting preference. Whether you're having trouble defending yourself from a horde of Heartless or in need of an intimidating offensive assault to get you back on top, Kingdom Hearts has you covered. Anybody can pick up a sword and swing violently at their opponents, but only the most brave and bold of champions can master the true potential of a Keyblade. It takes a strong will and a valiant heart to be a hero worthy of a Keyblade, and who knows, that hero could just be you. Just stay strong, believe in your friends, and maybe, someday, you too can become a Keyblade master.